Okay, so today we're going to take you through diagnosing the Inspire 4-channel system. So for this, the easiest way is to use our app. If you don't have our app, or you have one of our older systems, I'll take you through a different way at the end. But with the app, tap Installers, then Diagnose, then to pop the unit into test mode, we press and hold both buttons, get one on Wi-Fi flash. The phone will now connect to it. There we go. And this just gives you a bit more information on the unit, but what we want is test mode. In test mode, you can open and close each of the zones. This will do this is a 4-zone system, so it will do up to 4 zones. So literally on, off. So when you tap on, you'll get the zone valve, zone number come up, and the flame to show it's on. And again, you tap it off, it'll go out. The fact that we're hearing the clicks would suggest to me that the Inspire system is working fine, but let's pop the cover off and do some measurements. Obviously bear in mind this will expose live wiring, so only do this if you're suitably qualified. So lid off. So you need a multimeter, make sure it is set to AC volts and it's capable of reading up to 240, which this one is. So we'll start with measuring live and neutral. So we've got a 4-zone system, so it's this diagram here we're following. So live and neutral at the bottom. The fact that we've got power to it would probably tell me that live and neutral are fine, but let's test it anyway. So neutral at the bottom, live. So we get 230 volts, so that's powered up correctly as we expect. Above that, we've got zone 1, 2, 3, 4. They are all off, so they should all be 0. Let's just check. 0, 0, 0, and 0. If you had one which was showing 230 when it shouldn't, what I'd advise, turn the power off, pull the wire out, and then do the test again. That will show you whether the fault is external or if there's potentially an issue in here. Okay, so now we've done that, we're just going to check each zone in turn. So we'll start with zone 1. So zone 1 is off, we've got 0. Tap on, we've got 230. Off, we're back to 0. And we'll do that for each zone. So 2, 230, 0, zone 3, on, 230, off, 0. And finally, zone 4, on, 230, off, 230. So that effectively has proved that all the outputs on this system is working as we expect. So if you've got a fault with a boiler not running or a zone valve not opening, you probably need to trace the wiring or look into the wiring center. Okay, and then finally, we just exit test mode, and then I'll show you another way of entering it if you don't have the phone app. So if we don't have the app, I mean, the easiest way is just to download the app, but if you don't have the app, what you can do, just get out of test mode. So what we do, get into menu mode, press both buttons down, and then we cycle the left button until we see 1 to 4 flash. There we go, so that's test mode. Press the right button to enter it. And then in this mode, the flashing 1 to 4 will represent which zone we're about to test. And we cycle that with the left button, so it's zone 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the right button will turn that zone on or off. So that's on, you heard the click, and then you can pop the lid off and measure the output on the terminal. And then press it again, it will switch the zone off. And again, to do the next valve, next zone, sorry, just do that, get the 2 flash, and then again, we can do the same thing. On, off. And you can do that for all your zones. Once you've finished this and you're happy with it, just press and hold both buttons until it exits the menu.